What is up, my man?
I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. Matt, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tony.
Tony.
Yeah. I've done a water pump and all that, but when it came to this one, I was like,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Typically, they do. Typically, you know, when you order water pumps and stuff like that, it'll come with the seal. Not a lot of times, though, it comes with O-rings, dude, or the gaskets for the thermostat. Yeah, you seen that, did you? Yeah, they gave me a thermostat with nothing.
I started following you probably 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's incredible. I appreciate it. Thanks for following.
I knew I was going to need somebody pretty quick. And
yeah, everybody needs a mechanic, man.
Everybody needs an honest guy, and I think I'm a pretty good judge of character. So you look like you was the guy I needed to call.
That's amazing. Well, I appreciate that a lot, buddy. Okay, guys. So 2020 Jeep, and we have water pump issues. So, what the heck? Okay, here's the deal. These are $27 gloves. Okay, that like 4 people were like, hey, you should get the orange one. You should get the orange ones. All I did was take this one bolt off and they ripped. So, all right, so we have enough clearance from there. We can just pop this thing off like that. Sometimes it feels like you're gonna break something, but I mean, hopefully you don't. You can see our tabs right here. If it feels a little iffy, just give it a little assistance. You know what I mean? And once you have this and this off, this too will have right there, little port. You just gotta wiggle off or get behind. See it right there? There we go. Right now, you can get a better look. So we're replacing this housing right here and this water pump. So let me go ahead and remove this housing so you can get an even better look at the water pump. In which this is, you know, what it looks like, exactly how it sets.
I've already had to replace both batteries and now this water pump.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, that sucks. You would think on a newer vehicle like that, you wouldn't have to touch it for a little while.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Yeah.
It was hell to get to it.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. They don't ever put them in an easy spot. All right, so you want to remove this bolt right here because it's holding, it's like a little bracket. It's just holding this hard line on. Pull it, set it aside. I'm going to put that back down there. Actually, so I don't just fall, we'll thread it back in. All right, this connection's being a little tricky, so I'm gonna pull this off and get it turned so I can get from underneath it. I wanted to get this out of the way so people that when I post my video, people can see the water pump better. I might even remove this bracket for that same purpose. Maybe, I don't know, more work.
Is me talking to you bother?
Oh no, dude, no, you're good.
Okay.
Multitasking. 1, 2, 3 into the foe.
I thought about doing it myself, but man, that people on that Jeep side are about it like it's a nightmare, man. Like 2 and 3 pumps or 2 and 3 water pumps in a matter of 4 or 5 months. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh dang, yeah.
I don't know if they're just not installing them right, or
shoot,
what
man.
they're doing, leaving air.
Well, that makes me second guess my warranty. No, I'm just kidding.
You still stay busy from sun up to sundown most of the time?
Most of the time, man. I try to make, you know, family time. This seems to be the same as I did in 2016 not too long ago. It seems to be the same type of setup. The style's a little different, but like all the generic bolts are the same. Yeah, a lot of people do. Just make sure that you keep good oil in it. Make sure you're always full on oil. Don't want to run it, definitely don't want to run it low. Definitely want to keep good oil in it, just to avoid that ticking back there.
Right.
All right, man, she's ready to get popped on off of here. Sounds like pulling a tooth, huh?
It did.
Telling me that there's no sealant on that. Looks like right down there is where you were leaking.
Yeah. Like, oh man.
Yeah, it wasn't even, what a terrible design. It wasn't even leaking out of the weep hole, like when they normally start to go out, it starts to leak.
Right.
It was leaking out of the gasket itself. Well, all right, bucko, I just got to get a couple brushes and clean her up. And I love this stuff because it's so easy. You see how easy it is to apply?
Yes.
Just a little brush. Such a small seal anyways. You see how small that is? They're expecting more on this aluminum to grab than the freaking seal itself, than the gasket itself. There's not even a paper gasket on it. It's just a rubber. It's just a rubber lining.
A lot of these Jeep owners are not very impressed with the dealer mechanics.
Oh yeah.
They recommend not taking them to those. And these guys are, I mean, that's what they're trained to do, is to work on those type of vehicles.
Yeah.
They don't recommend
Absolutely.
taking them.
Well, yeah. You get a lot of ego at a dealership, you know. So not a lot of people realize that too. But I mean, it's like that anywhere really. But at a dealership, it's pretty intense. People are always trying to be better than one another. It shouldn't be like that, especially in mechanics. If like we're all doing the same thing. Imagine going to like a hospital and all the nurses are like trying to fight over who's like the best. You know what I mean?
Oh,
you're like, dude, I'm over here sick.
Well, like you were saying earlier, I think if you do what you're supposed to and you stand behind what you do, your work will speak for itself.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
I think that's why you've got the following you've got.
A lot of people ask freaking like, what do you have to do to make your business successful and stuff like that. It's like, dude, just do your freaking best.
Yeah, it's called integrity.
Just do your absolute best.
Exactly.
This is the stuff I like, dude. I like to show up to a house and I'm like, hey, this is my problem. Will you fix it? Here's my water pump. You know, that's easy. I haven't had one of these in a while, I feel like. Okie dokie then, we're all on there. Let's just hose it up. Last hose, and then we just got the belt. And then we're done. Well, we gotta bleed it and, you know, make sure we're not leaking and all that good stuff. But then we're done. Did you see that? She heard a pop and took off running. And normally I'm able to just pull up bleeding procedures, but on my all data it literally just tells me to fill the system. So,
yeah.
But I'm not going to be comfortable with that. So we're just going to fill the system. I'm going to draw some back. Like I said, we'll just manually burp it. Let me grab some stuff. I'm going to draw this back and let obviously some coolant get out of there. And once it stops hiccuping, we know we're full.
Yeah, when I was watching online, it had like a screw on top, but I guess they don't have
Yeah, I know, man. See, normally they got like a screw or some sort of something, but perfect. Right, I'm gonna have you start it and then turn on your heater full blast for me. There's the new water pump. Looking good, man. Looking good. I topped her off. We're gonna wait till that heater turns on. Then I'll cap it off and pressurize the system.
Okay.
Did you turn that heater on?
Yeah.
Will you tell me if it's warming up?
It's blowing hot.
It's blowing hot? Okay, cool. You can turn it off. I just wanted to make sure it was cycling through we're full on coolant. Yeah, I just had to make sure it was cycled through. So when it gets hot like that and we're full on up here on a reservoir, that means it's fully cycled through the engine block and then it got all the way to your heater core and then cycled back through.
All right, nice.
So yeah, we are good, man. I'm gonna go ahead and, to avoid one of these, I'm gonna combine them.
I'm not sure where that go in the car or is that?
No, that goes in my drain bucket.
Oh, dang, you did real well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did pretty good. Pretty good. I've gotten decent at them on the ground like this. Dude, I have like 9 of these $13 drain buckets. Pretty soon I'll be done with this truck and then
There you go, 275. Get you some dinner on.
Ah, appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you coming out.
Awesome, that's terrific. Yeah, not a problem.
Like I said, I might need you.
Oh yeah,
These days.
absolutely, man. Well, you know where to find me.
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure working for you,
too,
buddy.
man. I'll throw your name around too, if that's okay.
Awesome, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Until next time, I look forward to it. Take it. You as well, buddy.
Yeah. She said she took your name down. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you know, hey, with me, I might get stuck on the side of the road somewhere. I don't even know how to change a tire.
Well, that's why guys like me are in business, so.
That's so awesome.
Absolutely, just give me a call.
Good, honest guy.
I appreciate that. Let me know that. Yeah, I saw him out there and I told Mom, I said, I'm getting that guy's number. I actually got you on Facebook now.
Oh, that's terrific. How wonderful. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your day, everyone.